It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 4. The contentious saga of the Silverthorne gravel pit ended last night in a unanimous decision. The new owner, Quikrete, gets another 10 years of operation there. More than 100 neighbors successfully convinced the Lower Blue Planning Commission to deny a possible 15-year permit. A smaller group, they wanted the plant to be phased out completely, saying they were promised it would shut down when they bought homes nearby, but they had no hard evidence of this promise. That new permit, it does come with some benefits for the neighbors, like removing uncovered material piles and updating lights that burn into the night. One of the pools there will be filled and revegetated. A pile of clothes at Green Mtn Reservoir led to a massive false alarm recently. Someone spotted that clothing on rocks in the middle of the lake. Search and rescue flew into action, fearing one or more people had drowned. Turns out the owners, a couple high schoolers, had left their clothing when they returned to camp for lunch. They spotted the commotion on the rocks and they assured rescuers everyone was safe. News of criminal deflocking in Summit is making headlines down in Denver today. The Denver Post is sharing news of how crooks have vandalized 9 automated license plate readers here. That is almost 1/3 of all flock cameras in Summit. A new kind of bike race is coming to Summit County where no kid, crew, or crazy costume is off limits.
If you want to wear spandex, that's great. If you want to wear a costume, I can candidly tell you that the best prizes are going to be the teams that have the best costumes.
That was Paul Hendricks, race director for the new Rockies Ramble team bike race happening Saturday, September 26th.
My 2 kids are definitely coming and they are really stoked to both race. And I tend to take my old jeans that get holes in them from playing on the ground with my kids, cut them into jorts.
It's a team bike race with home base on the lawn at Frisco Adventure Park.
This trail system and the route we have mapped out is really accessible. It's not super technical. There's some great flowing sections in there, some great downhills, some mellow climbs where you're coming in, you're tagging each other, and you're going to try and get as many laps in as you can in 6 hours.
Proceeds there benefit Friends of the Dillon Ranger District. It's a new kind of fundraiser for them. But the cause, it's the same as always.
Get out there, have fun, ride fast, ride slow. Doesn't matter. We're out here to protect and enjoy our public lands.
You can register now for the Rockies Ramble, and today you get 50% off for your whole team. Use code RRFriends when you sign up at fdrd.org. Local fire danger is high this weekend in Summit with Stage 2 fire restrictions. Campfires are not allowed. Fire pits with an off switch are allowed. In local entertainment news, Krystal correspondent Marcus is back with one last interview recorded on the fly. He's talking to local bluesman Johnny Johnston.
This is Backstage with Marcus. Today I'm talking with Johnny Johnston about his hot, finger-picking, soulful career playing around Summit County.
And I love the old-time blues guys like Robert Johnson. Everybody knows Robert Johnson, the guy that sold his soul to the devil at the crossroads. And there's a guitar player that used to play around New York City. He's from North Carolina. He's blind, Reverend Gary Davis. He influenced a lot of rock and roll players. But really, I rarely cover an artist more than once. I have to like a song, and I have to really like my own arrangement, whether I'm playing fretted or slide guitar. I really try to make every song my own. So really, for me, it's not so much about the original artist, but rather how I feel the song in my heart and what I end up doing with it.
If you want to learn more about Johnny Johnston, find where he's playing next, or listen to his music, check out his website at johnnyjohnston.com and look him up on Spotify. This is Backstage with Marcus. See you next summer.
In sports, the Rockies open a home series with the Guardians today. The Broncos play Green Bay at Mile High for Game 2 of the preseason. The U.S. Alpine Ski Team down in South America this month for snow training. The men's speed team just wrapped up in Argentina. The women's team still in Chile. And in local sports, Summit High Girls Volleyball opens the season tomorrow. They're playing at home with Highlands Ranch. Boys soccer hits the road for Denver West. Today, soccer will be out on the field at Summit High for a scrimmage. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.